So guys, everyone here, we have Prateek, who imagine after having gone to Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, which is one of the better MBAs in the country, one of the really, really renowned ones. Despite that, at the age of 36, he thought about doing a second MBA. And when he wrote the GMAT, he got a 740 score and applied to Kellogg. And he made it to Kellogg recently. And he also made it to another decent school, Emory, which is like one of the better schools, once again, if you look at the rankings with this scholarship. So let's welcome him first of all. Hey, hi, Pratik.
Um,
Finally,
I
I'm able to
Sandeep.
see. Yes, yes. So, I mean, it's amazing to see, first of all, that you had the intent to do another MBA at this age. So tell us where does that drive and intent come from? And then I'll ask you other questions. Because
So first of all,
people with your
yeah.
background, I think they'll settle because IFT is a pretty big brand, and in the cat space, you really feel that. I mean, someone getting into IFT is a big deal in the cat space. So you would have really had a good enough career. So what prompted you after all? Yes.
I haven't turned 36 yet, so thoda sa
Okay. I'm so sorry. I was
nahi, nahi,
told by my
it's
team. I'm really sorry, but
just a joke. But yeah, challenges at this age are there. Yeah, IFT, actually IFT, and I was living in New York City as
Mhm.
well. So I was in New York City for 3 years as a part of ICICI Bank there. So had a decent pay package, a six-figure salary, uh, and everything was there. But I just thought that maybe I can do better in life, right?
Mhm.
So there's I wasn't satisfied if I can find it. So I decided to kind
Mhm.
of come back from New York. I decided not to continue with my stint there. Came back, pondered upon what I wanted to do, and I had interacted with a lot of uh, friends of mine who had been through this process, and because of their US education, they had a distinct advantage over me.
Mhm.
Even though we were doing the same work in New York City,
Okay.
they
Just the brand name from a
yeah,
US business school. That
and
makes sense.
IFT is a very very big brand name in India. So in India, I never imagined
Mhm.
going to a business school again. But after getting to IFT in 2013, I was like, I'm set for life and everything. But I just thought, why not try for something bigger?
All
So
right. All
I
right.
and
Right, right. So everyone, I hope you know, as per US news right now, Kellogg is ranked ahead of Harvard and Stanford for whatever reason it is. But I mean, that really gives that distinct advantage that it's ranked one number two in the world after Wharton and Booth are tied up at number one. That is as per US news. So was one of your major choices Kellogg, or I mean, you applied to many and Kellogg happened. What was it like?
so I applied to only four programs because I did not want to go through the 2 year process again.
Mhm,
And so there were only four programs
right, right.
which were 1 year.
Mhm,
Uh, and the other two I applied were Stanford's MSX program and
mhm.
Sloan Fellows MBA. So I was
Yeah.
denied by Stanford, but I've been waitlisted by
Mhm.
Sloan.
Recently, we had a Stanford MSX entry as well. Got a person called Happy Sunny. He's made it. So just that. Okay. So Pratik, did you find studying more difficult at after such a gap, or was it pretty straightforward for you because you would have prepared for these types of exams in 2012, probably?
Yeah. Picking up a book after such a long time was a challenge, but I think when I decided that I had to do this, I went all in.
Okay.
So,
So tell us
and
about your preparation as well. Once done talking, but what was the challenge? Did you do more of verbal, more of quant? What did it come naturally? How did the material, etc., help you? Just give me that brief also, please.
what we emphasized from the very start was that we had to put in that those number of hours.
Right.
So, and the regularity or consistency was required. So,
Mhm.
I just thought I'll put in those number of hours every single day. One or two times, I think I went off the track. But
Mhm.
then if you go off track for a week or so, it takes time for you to come back. I did go off track for a week,
Mhm.
and that extended my preparation, I think, by a month. Uh, so
Okay.
I had to be comfortable.
So how much were you studying every day, and how many hours one, and then how much time did you take overall in terms of months or days? Please tell us.
So I started my prep early April, and I appeared for my first attempt on 10th of August. I got a 740 there. So approximately 4 months.
Mhm.
As I told you, it took me. I went off track for a week or so, and that kind of extended my prep time. Uh, I think I studied regularly for 3 hours a day or so.
Okay, great. And was revising any section difficult for you? Let's say sentence correction, which is not part of the previous exam that you have taken, critical reasoning, not so big a part. Reading comprehension, maybe it was quant, it was. So just give me that idea also. What troubled
No,
you,
no.
let's say, this time?
Sentence correction. I think initially uh, I had this 50% accuracy, but by the time
Mm.
we did, I stuck to that 250 questions, writing each and every
Reason.
logic for each and every uh, sentence you eliminate and everything.
Mm.
Uh, I was pretty good, and I was like above 95% accuracy.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fabulous. Fabulous. That's really, really awesome. 95% is what people reach if they do it correctly, but this is really nice. Any other area that troubled you, please?
RC as well at the start. I wasn't making huge mistakes, but it was taking me a lot of time. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, after systematically, I thought I'll do some 4 or 5 passages every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and if you do that for a period of 20 days, it's like 100 passages. So you can, by the time you are at the end of it, you just know that the answers just pop out to you. It becomes a part of your instinct. So
Right, right. Absolutely. Great, great. And anything that you did later on, the mocks or the practice, or did you focus more on depth and just wrote the exam? These are the two approaches people take. One is a lot
hmm,
of practice, the other is build concepts, build depth, and then write the exam without too much practice. So, which one did you take?
I would have written 2 or 3 mocks. That's it.
Okay,
I did
okay.
not write any mocks.
And on the test day, was there anything unusual for you that you felt, okay, I don't think this I can crack or something? Or was there anything
There
unusual?
wasn't anything unusual. I actually, Sandeep sir, you said one thing that your prep should be so good that even on a bad day you score a 730. And
Right.
I had a really bad day. I reached the center 5 minutes before the exam was scheduled to begin
Oh,
because
okay.
of the traffic in Mumbai. It was heavy rains and I got stuck for like 2.5 hours or so. So I was pretty nervous, but uh, it's just and I I finished my attempt, I thought I had done pretty bad, but when the score came out, I had a 740. So
Yeah, so it becomes part of your muscle memory in a sense that even on a bad day, you do perform well. And that's what I say probably in a lot of my sessions. So, really nice to know your journey, Prateek, first of all, because very rare to find and meet people like you who are going for a second MBA. And all the way best in that case. Any
thank you,
piece of
sir.
advice you would leave for people who are yet to write their exam or,
I think being consistent is very important,
Mhm.
and if you are going for this journey, I think you should be all in. Uh, a partial effort should doesn't make sense because you're wasting time on both ends. So I just thought this was my last ditch effort,
Mhm.
and I had to do it. So just keep up at it. I think I never thought I'll get into Kellogg, honestly. Uh,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, it's a
uh,
competitive program to get, no doubt.
and at a 740, that too at a 740. But I think if you can dream, I think you can get it. So that's what it is.
Right. Thanks a lot in that case, Prateek. Thanks for your time and do keep in touch. Whatever the next steps you are taking, please let us know. Right.
So,
Bye bye. Thanks for your
thank
time.
you, sir. All the best to everyone.
Right.